Hi guys, and in today's video I'm going to be making, well not making, but showing you how to make this really adorable donut mini Zimmy by Zimmy_looms on Instagram. So this is designed by her. This donut mini Zimmy, super cute and adorable. I really like how it came out. So yeah, and I do want to say thank you, Zimmy, for having me make the tutorial for this. It really means a lot. So yeah. So for the materials you're going to need for her, you're going to need your hook, of course. I'm going to use my rainbow loom hook. You can use your crochet hook or rainbow loom hook, whichever one you prefer to use. You're also going to need 2 pony beads for the eyes. If you have brown beads, that would look much better, because like the Zoom has brown eyes, but I don't, so I'm using black. But that's fine too, it still looks really cute. You're also going to need a C-clip or stitch marker, as well as something to stuff her up with. I'm going to be using polyfiber. You can use anything you have that's that you can use. Plastic bags, tissues, cotton balls, toilet paper, anything really. Yeah. So for the colors, so you do need quite a bit of colors for her. So you are going to need a purple color for the bow. I'm going to use the same color I did for this one. I don't remember what the name of it was. I think it's like the purple lily, something like that. Yeah. For this part right here, the skin tone part, I used the silicone skin tone. I forgot what it's called. I think it's skin tone or silicone beige. That's the one I used. Then for this part, I used the cocoa color. You're gonna need 2 black bands for the eyelashes. For the lighter brown, I used the caramel color. Then I just used the opaque pink for the dress and the ears up here. Black for the tail. White for the arms. For the sprinkles, I used white, purple, blue, and then some neon pink. Yeah, those are the colors you're gonna need. Yeah, so let's get started. So we're gonna start off with the arms and legs. And for the arms and legs, they are both a magic ring of 6 stitches. Your legs are going to be in your light brown, which for me is my caramel color. So I already have my 2 legs done, and I have 1 arm here, which your arms are going to be in white. So, like I said, both of them are just a magic ring of 6 stitches. So you're going to start off with your cap band for your magic ring. So by wrapping your band around 2 times on your hook. Then going ahead and sliding a band through the cap band there, reclaiming. And then kind of doing a slip knot, but not super tight. Then you're going to go back into your cap band, slide a band just through the cap band, and then you're going to slide this top band through the bottom too. And then repeat that 4 more times. So now you should have a magic ring of 6 stitches, and for the stitches you want to count the V shapes here on the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6 is right here on your hook. And then since I'm using my hook to hold my arms and legs, I'm going to go ahead and place it there. So now I have both my legs in my light brown and my arms in my white done. So go ahead, pause the video. Make your arms and legs, and then come back when you're done. So for the ears, they're both done the exact same way, but the placement of the sprinkles, which is the blue, purple, and white bands here, are different for each one. So I have both of the ears written down. This is the left ear and that's the right ear. So like I said, they're both done the same way, but because of the placement of the sprinkles, they look different. So I'm gonna do the right ear with you, and then I'll go ahead and also do the left ear with you as well. So starting off with your light brown, you're gonna make a magic ring of 6 stitches. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I did one more. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's my magic ring of 6 stitches. And we're gonna go ahead and go the opposite way. So instead of going this way to our first stitch here, we're gonna go the opposite way. So you wanna go ahead and take this off of your hook. You wanna go in the opposite way. That. So row 2 is going to be an increase in each stitch to get to 10 stitches, and we're going to do 1 light brown, 7 pink, and then 2 in your light brown. So for the 1 light brown, you're going to go into your first stitch. You're going to do, since we are doing an increase, you're going to do the first single in the light brown, and that counts as your light brown. And then you're going to do 7 pink. So what that means is we're going to do 7 pink bands. You're going to use 7 pink bands. So for the increase, you need to do 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. Since you only did 1 where the brown is at, we're going to go back into that one with our pink band. And we're also doing a slip stitch. And that kind of counts as our first pink band. So going into the next stitch, you're going to do another pink band, and that's our second pink band. Going back into the same stitch for the increase, using pink. That's your third pink band. Next stitch, 4th pink band, same stitch, 5th pink stitch to the next stitch for the increase, 6 pink band, back in for the same one, 7th pink band. So that's what I meant by 7 pink. You used 7 bands. Now we're going to go into the last one, and we're going to do 2 light brown. So we're doing the increase in our light brown because we're using 2 bands. Go. And then now for row 3, we're going to go ahead and turn our hook around again. So you're going to take this off of your hook and go the opposite way. Now we're going to do single crochet around in the 9 stitches. We're going to do 1 light brown, 1 pink, 1 white, 2 pink, 1 purple, 2 pink, and then 1 light brown again. So going into the first one here, this is in your light brown. The next one in the pink is going to be a pink, so switching back to the pink. Then you're going to switch to a white band, switching back to pink for 2. So 1, 2, switching to purple for 1, and then switching back to pink for another 2. That, and then that was 1. Oh, accidentally did an increase there. Here we go. That's my second pink. And then into your last stitch, that's going to be in your light brown color. Going again and turning your hook. Going to do single crochet around again, and we're going to do 1 light brown, 3 pink, 1 blue, then 3 pink again, and then the last one is going to be in our light brown. So starting off with our light brown in this pink stitch here, So the first pink stitch is going to be in light brown. Then you're doing 3 pink, so switching to your pink color for 1. Then going into the purple, skipping this tiny pink one there, into the purple, that's 2. Going to the pink then, skipping the purple, that's 3. And then we're going to go ahead and do the 1 blue, the next one here, switching to blue, then skipping the slip stitch, going into the white. We're going to do 1 pink, going into the next, going to the pink stitch, that's our second pink, to the brown, that would be the 3rd pink, and then going into this very last stitch here, that is going to be in light brown. And then going under here, we're going to do a slip knot and close, we'll finish this off. That. Go. That's your right ear. Right ear. So this ear is this one right here. It's going to go on this side over here. And now we can go ahead and do the left ear. So now moving on to the left ear. Again, starting off with a magic ring of 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then again, we're going to turn. So taking it off our hook and going in the opposite way. We're going to do an increase in each stitch to get to 10 stitches. And we're doing 1 light brown, 7 pink, and then 2 light brown. Again, like the other ear. Going to the first stitch here. So since it is an increase, again, the first stitch is going to be in the light brown, going back in, and switching to our pink. So this increases 2 colors, it's the light brown and the pink. And then that was the first pink band. This is the second one. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, and then the last one, the last stitch is going to be in the light brown. And then going again and turning it, so taking it off our hook, going in the opposite way. And we're going to do single crochet in the 9 stitches now, because this was 10, but now it's 9. Yeah. So for row 3, and we're doing 1 light brown, 1 pink, 1 blue, 2 pink, 1 white, 2 pink, and then 1 light brown. So starting off with our light brown here in the first stitch, then switching to our pink, making sure you skip the brown slip stitch, switching to our pink for 1, then switching to blue for 1, and then switching back to pink for 2. So you're doing 2 pink, 1, 2, then switching to white for 1, then 2 pink, 1, 2, and then switching to our light brown for 1. And then going ahead and taking this off our hook and going the opposite way, turn again. We're going to do again single crochet in the 9 stitches, and we're going to do 1 light brown, 3 pink, 1 purple, 3 pink again, and then a light brown. So going into the pink stitch with our light brown, then switching to pink for switching to our pink for 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then switching to purple for 1. Switching back to pink for 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then the last stitch, your light brown. And going down here and doing our slip knot. So that's your left ear. So the one with the purple stitch on the top is the left ear, and the one with the blue stitch is the right ear. Go ahead and put those to the side. And now we can move on to the next step. So now we're going to start off with our body, and we're going to start off with our... So now we're going to start off with the body, and we're going to start off for the first 2 rows in our skin tone. And then after that, we're going to start incorporating our dark brown, which I'm using the cocoa as my dark brown. So quickly get your eyes ready. If you're using beads, just slide the band through. Wrap bands, go ahead and do that. And safety eyes, those will be added later. Yeah. So we're going to start off with a magic ring of 6 stitches. Going ahead and doing that. Also, sorry if I'm a bit slow. I am using the silicone bands, so these ones are a bit harder to do with. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is on your hook. So now moving on to row 2, I'm going to place this C-clip onto the band that's on my hook real quick. So now moving on to row 2, we're going to do an increase around to get to 12 stitches still in the skin tone. So you're doing an increase. No. Okay, so now you should have 12 stitches by the end of this round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 will be on your hook. So now row 3 is going to be single crochet increase to get to 18 stitches. We're also going to be adding in the eyes in stitches 3 and 9, and we're also going to do a bit of dark brown. So our first stitch is going to be a single in skin. Second is an increase in your skin tone color. Then our third stitch is going to be a single, and we're going to be adding in our eye. Our fourth stitch is going to be an increase in our skin tone color. Our fifth is a single in the skin tone color. Number 6 is going to be an increase in the skin tone color. 7 is a single. 8 is an increase still in our skin tone color. 9 is a single, and we're adding in the eye as well. And then number 10, that's going to be an increase, but you're going to do one of the stitches in the single in the skin tone color, and then since it is an increase, going back in, but with our dark brown color. So it's a 2-colored increase. Then a single in our dark brown, and an increase again in dark brown. So now you should have 18 stitches. So 1, 2, 3. Number 4 is really tiny because of the bead. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 is also really tiny because of the bead. 14 is skipping the slip stitch. 15, 16, 17, 18 is on your hook. So now row 4 is single crochet increase to get to 24 stitches, and we're doing 18 skin and 18 in the skin tone color, 6 dark brown. So 1, I'm going to switch colors. So I'm doing a slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, this is an increase. Our fourth stitch is a single. Our fifth stitch is another single in skin tone. Number 6 is an increase in our skin tone color. Then we have a single in our skin tone, another single in our skin tone, then an increase, single, single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then on stitch 15, no, not 15. On, this is stitch 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, yeah. So stitch 12 here is going to be an increase, and we're going to do part of the increase in skin tone, and then the other part in the dark brown. So color switch or slip stitch. So again, another half, a 2-colored increase, And stitch 13, which is really tiny, is going to be a single in the dark brown. We're doing dark brown for the rest of this. Then we have another single, increase, single, single, increase, now you should have 24 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 of these, 15 out of the 24 stitches are going to be in the skin tone. And then the remaining 6 should be in the dark brown. That was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? I feel like I have done something wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have indeed done something wrong. I'm going to quickly undo this. Huh. I was looking at the wrong row. Okay. So, where we did the 2-colored increase, that was stitch 12. Okay, so going back to the I just undid stitches 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12 here. So stitch 12, which is an increase, is going to be all in skin tone. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes. Then you have a single, 17, and another single, 18. So, I have made a mistake. Instead of switching to the brown in stitch 12 by doing a 2-colored increase, you're going to do skin tone up until the last skin tone band that's next to the browns here. And then you switch to your brown, which is on stitch 18, 17, 16, 15. And stitch 15 is another increase. And then a single, single, increase. There we go. This is going to make more sense now. So like I said, 18 should be in skin tone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then 6 should be in brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That makes more sense now. So now, moving on to row 5, which is single crochet around. We're going to do 5 in the dark brown, 8 skin, and then 11 in the dark brown. Starting off with the brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then switching to our skin tone for 8. One, slip stitch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the remaining 11 stitches will be in brown. One, okay, and that's the end of row 5. So at the end of row 5 you should have 24 stitches, and yeah, you should have switched to your brown, then skin tone, then the remaining brown. So now row 6 is going to be single crochet around again, doing 24 stitches, and you're going to do 4 brown, 8 skin, and then 12 brown. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to switch back to skin tone for 8. Slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then switching to the brown for 12, or what's left. Okay, and that's the end of row 6, and then we'll into row 7. So row 7 is going to be 4 brown, 8 skin, and then 12 brown. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then switching to my skin tone for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's a white band. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the rest is going to be in the brown. So that's the end of row 7. Now we're going to do row 8. We're going to do single crochet around again, 24 stitches, and we're doing 3 brown, 8 skin, and then 13 brown. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do 8 skin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the remaining 13 stitches are going to be in brown. So that's the end of row 8. Now we're going to do row 9. Row 9 is going to be single crochet in the 24 stitches, and we're going to do 3 brown, 8 skin, and 13 brown again. So starting off with the 3 brown. 1, 2, 3. And then now we're going to do 8 skin, so 8 in the skin tone. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the rest are going to be in our brown. Oh. Okay, so that was the end of row 9. Now we're going to do row 10. For row 10, you're going to need your pink. So now for row 10, I mean, we're going to do single crochet around in the 24 stitches, but we're going to do this row in pink. So So switching colors, I'm going ahead and just doing single crochet all around. Okay, and that's the end of row 10. So you can go ahead and put your pink to the side, because now we're going to go ahead and add the bow, her ears, her nose, and her eyelashes. So I'm going to quickly show you how to make the bow real quick. So the bow is designed by Delicious Design, but to save you some time so you don't have to go over to another video and then just come back to this one and you accidentally lose your place, I'm just show you how you make it. Yeah, but it is designed by Delicious Designs here on YouTube. So I'm going to just use this smoothie pastel mix that I have right in front of me. Start off by wrapping your band around your hook once, once, and then you're going to chain 6, actually 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Then you're going to go ahead and chain 1 more, and then going into this chain right here, you're going to slide a band through, just the chain, and reclaim, and then slide a band through all, and then going into the next chain, you're going to slide a band just through the chain and reclaim, and then slide a band through all, and repeat that on the remaining chains. And you're even going to do it in the cap band here, going in there as well. So now you have something like this. Then you're going to go ahead and chain 1, take this off your hook, and go put your hook back in but the opposite way, and then you're going to go into this band right here, which for me is this blue band, and then again what we did for the first round. Okay. Then, did I do one more? No. And then on this last band here, you're going to do a slip knot. There. So now you have this like rectangle. And then in the center here, somewhere in the middle, you're just going to kind of want to pinch it down. And then right there, you're going to want to go ahead and then wrap a few bands around. So I'm going to grab 2. Pinching it down. Oh. Wrap bands around. Ah, my finger. But I'm gonna fix this a bit. And then you would just go ahead and wrap a few more. For a second, I thought I wasn't recording. And then you could wrap more bands if you wanted to or not. And then that would be your bow there. So, there you go. So, now you have your bow. You're going to go ahead and grab your bow, your 2 ears. You're going to need 2 black bands, 2 dark brown, so 2 bands of the dark brown, and then 2 bands of the skin tone. So we're going to start off with the nose, and for that you're going to go ahead and slip knot 2 skin tone bands together. That. Then you're going to grab your 2 dark brown bands, wrap it around your hook once to get a figure 8. There. You're going to grab all 4 loops and wrap around again. Grab the skin tone band, slide it all through. There we go. And slide that towards the center. And then this right here, I'm going to fix the eyes a bit. Trying to fix them up there. And the nose, I'm going to place it under the magic ring. I normally place the nose on the magic ring, but this time I'm going to place it under. So right under the magic ring, I'm going to place it. Feel free to place it wherever looks best for you. And then I'm going to go ahead, flip this inside out, and tie it. Tap. Okay. And then, looks a bit funny. So now we're going to go ahead and do the eyelashes. So for those, you're just going to go ahead and slide a black band through the bead or a wrap band. If you're using safety eyes, I don't really know how you do that because I don't really use safety eyes for my zooms. Yeah. And then you're just going to slip knot this. So pull this, holding the eye down, of course. Go. Okay. Fixing the eyes from the inside. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my scissors here. And then I'm going to cut the eyelashes. You can go ahead and leave them like that, or tie them, or cut them if you want. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and add the ears. So the one that has the purple sprinkle on the top is the left ear. And then, yes, and then the one with the blue sprinkle is your right ear for her. So I'm going to start off with the right ear. Gonna need some of the light brown. So then on the side here, I'm gonna add another slip knot band. Oh. There. And then one in the center here where the magic ring is at. There. I'm going to quickly do that with the other one. So one here in the right here in the center where the magic ring is at. And then one on the other side, the bottom. Okay. So I'm going to start off with the right ear. And then these slip knot bands, we're just going to slide them through the head where we want the ear. So I want my ear around here. So I'm just going to slide the slip knot bands through there. That's one ear, and before I tie it, I'm gonna add the other ear. So those are the ears. You can put them a bit closer if you want, but I like mine like that. And you're just gonna go ahead and tie these. Okay. Same over here. Okay. And then now we're going to go ahead and put the bow. So you have where you slipped on it, and then you should have added another slip knot on the other side. And then we're going to do this the same way we did with the ears. You're just going to pull these through the head. pulling these through. There. I'm going to try and flip this inside a little bit. Go. And then I'm just going to tie these with the caramel band that's right here. Or my light brown band. I'm going to fix the bow. There you go. You got your ears, your bow, eyelashes, and nose done. And then now we can continue on with our body. So now we're going to move on to the next row. The next row is row 11, and in this row we're going to be adding in our arms and stitches 3 and 10, and we're going to be doing this row in pink. So 1, 2, and then on 3 we're going to add our first arm, that was 3, so 4, oh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then on stitch 10 we're going to add the other arm. And then the rest is just going to be single crochet in the pink. So that was the end of row 11. And now what we're going to do is for rows 12 through 14, which is 3 rounds, you're going to go ahead and do single crochet around in your 24 stitches in your pink color. And then, yeah, then we would move on from there. So I'll do row 12 with you, and then you'll have to do 2 more rows in the pink color. So this is row 12. So that's the end of row 12. Like I said like a minute ago, go ahead, pause the video, do 2 more rounds in the pink color, and then unpause, and we'll continue from there. So I finished up my 2 rounds, rows 13 and 14, and hopefully you did too. You're done with yours. But now we're going to move on to row 15, and we're going to be using our light brown, which mine is the caramel color, for the remaining of her, so the remaining rows. So row 15 is going to be single crochet around in the 24 stitches, like I said, in your light brown. So you're going to start by making your slip stitch because we are switching colors, and then just go ahead and do the single crochet. Okay, so that's the end of row 15. Gonna move my C-clip. Go. So after row 16, we're supposed to add the sprinkles, but we're gonna add them before row 16 instead. So for the sprinkles, I'm using not that one, white, purple, the neon blue, and then the neon hot pink, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, so those are the colors I'm going to use for the sprinkles. And so for the sprinkles, what you're going to do is we're going to be putting them in like these little holes right here, those right there. They're going to be going in through those. So like if I want one right here, I'm going to do this one pink. I'm going to slide my band through. I'm going to keep it on my hook. And then I'm going to go into another hole that's nearby. Oh. That. And then I'm going to go ahead and slip knot it. There you go. And then you'll just go ahead and repeat that with the other ones. You can add as many as you want. Oh. Oh. So I'm going to go off camera and finish off the sprinkles real quick. So I went ahead and finished up putting the sprinkles. And then just to make sure that they like don't undo, since all we do is slip knot them, I'm just going to go through them all. And then just kind of like pull them through each other. This. Like this one right here already undid because I accidentally did something. Oh, that one undid over there. Then now that I've went through all of them, so you're gonna go into a stitch inside the body here. I'm gonna grab a band. I'm gonna slip knot that. Go. Just pull that up a bit. There we go. So now we can go ahead and continue where we left off. So now we're going to do row 16. And in row 16, we're going to be adding in our legs to stitches 1 and 8. So still using your light brown. So in the first stitch, you're going to add your first leg. That's stitch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to add my other leg here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and finish doing the single crochet. Okay. That's the end of row 16. And then now we're going to go ahead and start decreasing to close her up. So row 17 is going to be single crochet, decrease to get to 18 stitches. So starting with a single, single, and for a decrease you're going to grab the front loop of the first stitch and the back loop of the next stitch, and then slide your band through, and then that would be a decrease there. Single, single, another decrease here, so front and back loop, single, single, and then a decrease, single, single, decrease, single, single, decrease. Okay, I need to get some more of my light brown. Single, single, decrease to finish it off. And then now you should have 18 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now we're going to do single crochet decrease to get to 12. So 1, 2, 3, single, decrease, single, decrease, single, decrease, decrease, okay, so now you should have 12 stitches, and now we're going to quickly stuff, but I'm going to go off camera and stuff, and yeah, and I'll come back. Okay, so I went ahead, finished stuffing her up. Now we're going to do row 19, which is going to be a decrease around to close her off completely. So we're going to do all decreases. Then your last decrease, you're going to want to do a slip knot. Pull it nice and tight. Now I'm going to go ahead and slip knot another band through. Then I'm going to slide this band through the 6 stitches. Okay. Then just pull on that. Now that closed up, and then you can just go ahead and slide this through the body. That through. Get in there. There we go. So now you have that, and then now we're gonna go ahead and do her skirt, and then we'll add the tail. So for her skirt, you're gonna go ahead and need your pink color. You don't need a lot. So for the skirt, what you're gonna do is you're gonna start on the pink line here, and I'm gonna start right here by the foot, and you're gonna do 4 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna turn, and you're gonna do a decrease, and then slide your band through, of course. You're gonna do another one, and you're gonna go into this final, or not final, but where we started. Even though it's not a stitch, we're just gonna go in there to finish off this decrease. That. And then on this last one as well, you want to do a slip knot. And then you're just going to go ahead and repeat that all around. So go ahead and do that. So I finished up adding the skirt part, which, like I said, is just the same thing as the first one here. And then I had accidentally added the tail as well, but the tail, you just wrap your cat band around your hook, chain, and then you just add it to the butt here. It's kind of like how you would do it for Craft Muse Minnie Mouse and Mickey Tsum Tsum, just like that, or any Tsum that has a tail, really. Yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, anyway, that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed making this, and I hope you like how your donut mini Tsum Tsum came out. Sorry if this wasn't the best tutorial for this. I was kind of doing it rushed. But yeah, so make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Goodbye.